Yo, what's good? You're 4-3 here back in the day, and today we are here for a brand new season in Forza Horizon 4, this time being winter, which will last from today, April the 23rd, to next Thursday, April the 30th. But of course, the brand new season means a brand new set of weekly Forzathon challenges, new festival playlist rewards, and of course, new stock over in the Forzathon shop. But like always, we're going to go ahead and start things off with our weekly Forzathon challenge, Crash and Splash. Our first challenge is going to be Titanic. Sometimes bigger is better. Own and drive any extreme off-road vehicle. Be careful where you park that thing, because yes, we are going to be driving some Titanic-sized vehicles, but hopefully we don't end up like the Titanic and crash and burn. That is hopefully what we don't do. Although I guess maybe it should be crash and freeze. Oh, that's bad. Is it too soon to make Titanic jokes? I mean, it was over 100 years ago now. But moving on, we have Splash Zone. Let's see what this beast can do. Compete 5 cross-country series events in your extreme off-road vehicle. So it's just to complete these. We don't even need to win them. Like, I saw that word at first and I thought it was just like compete. And I said the wrong word. I will say that. It's complete 5 cross-country series events, but we only have to complete them. We don't actually have to win them, which is kind of surprising. After that, what we have is Untamable. Wrangle your extreme off-road vehicle into getting a 2-star score or better in any speed zone. So we just need to get 2 stars. Man, this is adding up to be kind of an easy week here. This is adding up to be a little bit of an easy week. I don't think we should have any problem at all getting 2 stars in any speed zone. There are plenty of speed zones out there that an extreme off-road vehicle can handle. And then finally, we have Avatar of Wrath. Time to leave your mark on the world. Get 10 ultimate wreckage skills in your extreme off-road vehicle. And there is the kicker right there. Giggity goddamn, that's going to take us for freaking ever. Oh my god. That is going to suck. Because if you don't know, how you get an ultimate wreckage skill is this. You get a wreckage skill, then you have to leave the area. You have to basically drive away from it. Drive into something else to get another wreckage skill, which will give you the great wreckage. Drive out of that, drive back in to get the awesome wreckage, and then drive out of that and drive back in to get the ultimate wreckage. Which essentially means that we have to get 40 wreckage skills. 40 wreckage skills in order to do this. That is going to take us for freaking ever. Oh my god, that one is going to take us forever. Like, I'm going to hit the highway or the beach or something like that, some way that we can, get a bunch of them really quickly, but still, oof, that's going to be a long challenge. That is going to be a very, very long challenge. But now that we finished up taking a look here at the weekly Forzathon challenge, let's go and see what is going on in the rest of the festival playlist. Starting things up, we have our seasonal co-op trial event, Ice Gauge. Maybe that's going to be Metal's new nickname for the winter, Ice Gauge. Hard and cold as ice. Yeah, exactly. And you'll be able to pick up the Ford Falcon 4's edition, though. But we don't care about 4's editions anymore, so let's yeet it the fuck on out of here. Assault on the Control Room is back up for a showcase remix where you can pick up a super wheel spin. We've also got our seasonal playground games where you can pick up the Trans Am, the 1973 Trans Am, which in my opinion is probably the best looking generation of the Trans Am. Fight me. I think it's the best looking one that they made, because honestly after that it went downhill, and before that I feel like they were a little too big. We also have the Maserati Tipo 61 Birdcage back again as a challenge reward with the tip of the iceberg. Man, they're making a lot of ice jokes this week. I mean, it is winter, but like, tip of the iceberg, that's what took down the Titanic too, So, but yeah, that car is an expensive car over in the auto show, so it's not an exclusive though. I think it's like around 2-ish million. Like, it's not a $10 million car, but it still is worth a good chunk of money. We have Getting Cold Streets, where you can pick up the Audi TT RS. This is the 2010 version, which I believe is actually a wheel spin exclusive. And speaking of wheel spin exclusives, in cold storage, you can pick up the 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee. But coming back down here to the end of the line, where we got our completion rewards, this is where things get a little interesting, because our 50% completion reward for winter is a brand new car. This being the Mercedes Benz AMG E63. Honestly, I love it. I really, really do. Supposedly, I've also been seeing online. I've been doing some little sneak peeks and stuff like that. it gets a body kit. It gets the bravest body kit for it. So that is dope. I can't wait to see that. But of course, since it's got a body kit, we're gonna have to do something special for it. We're gonna have to make like a special video or something. And then 80% completion, we have the 2005 Honda NSX-R. Not my favorite generation of the NSX. Actually, it's probably my least favorite generation because I like the pop-up headlamps. And then as well, over like the new one, I really like the new one. I know it's not the fastest car out there, but the way it looks, and it still is a good car. Like, for most people, that is a good car. But if you can afford nicer cars, like, you go with the nicer car. It's still a fantastic car. The 2005 one, it looks very similar to the first generation, but you gotta admit, those pop-up headlights, ooh, there's something about them. But now we've taken a look at everything here in the festival playlist, let's go ahead and see what is going on in the Forzathon shop. So starting things off in our traditionally Forza Edition car slot, we have the 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle Super Sport 396. Now, I did go ahead and check out the auction house prices for these two cars, and I will say the Chevrolet is not worth anything. It's like $140,000. It has no value whatsoever, but they are charging 600 Forzathon points for it. Not a really good investment if you ask me. But I will say the one thing about the Chevelle is I've told this story before. Apparently my grandmother had one of these, or no, not my grandmother, my great-grandmother had one of these back in the day. I never knew her, but my mom always tells us stories about my great-grandmother's pink Chevrolet Chevelle. And my mom has always said if she won the lottery, this is what you get. If I ever win the lottery, I would buy her one of these. Moving on, we also have the Kraken Horn. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Yeah, it's kind of a useless car horn. I don't like it. I really don't. We also have the Makarena Emote. I don't know the words there. I'm going to keep on doing that song. Hey, Makarena. So, if you're from the 90s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, God. It's basically the floss of the 90s. You know, that's the best way I could actually describe it. This was floss of the 90s. It's the dance that everyone goes, oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. And then finally we also have the 1970 Porsche 914-6 at 454 Forzathon points, which, checking it out over in the auction house, is more expensive than the Chevrolet. Those prices should kind of be flip-flopped, because the Porsche is like 2.5 mil. The Porsche is like 2 mil right now, so you can go ahead and pick one of these up and sell them and actually make some kind of money. You're probably not even going to sell your Chevrolet. Like, let's be for real here. But at least the Porsche's got some value. But the problem is, though, is it is here now, so it's probably going to get sold. And, of course, we got our wheel spins up. 44 Slump points for a regular wheel spin and 150 for a super wheel spin. But y'all know what time it is if you've been around. We're going to go ahead and do some super wheel spins really quickly. It looks like we got 7 available, but we're going to do 5 of them. We need at least 3 spaces. God damn it! Why do you do this to me, Forza? Why do you do this to me? Alright, let's try this again. I went ahead, got all my auctions ready to go, so we are going to spin the wheel. That it always seems to happen. I need to, like, get used to just going through every single day and start clearing out my garage until finally we get to a point. We get some Forza Edition glory and 15,000 credits, but nah, don't care about that. Get that shit out of here. What are we going to pick up on our second wheel spin? Anything good? Anything good at all? Come on. Woo! Alright, so we do get a little bit of goodies. We get 190,000 and we got a 93 Nissan. I actually just auctioned off 2 of those Nissans. So let's go ahead and get this going again. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice if we ended up with all gold? No, we do not. Oh! Alright, so as you guys see right there, you have an Audi RS6 and you have an Audi RS5. And I love that RS5, I really do. But, you know, an RS6 though, I'd have a wagon. I'm still leaning towards the RS5, but let's go ahead and spin again. Come on, big money. That is spin number 3, I believe. Can we get actually some good stuff? Some exclusive. We end up with a TVR Cigaris and 35,000. I just auctioned off a couple of those Cigaris too. Although I will say you can get the Cigaris Forza Edition out of it, which can be worth some money sometimes. Just, not a good set of spins. Kind of shows how I'm feeling today. I've been a little depressed today. You know, I'm finally happy that I'm just now getting to play some games, but man, nothing good from our spins. Oh well, it is life. So anyway though, that's where we're going to wrap things up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Grove413 and Instagram.com/Grove413. And if you like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye!